Hello. Welcome everyone to welcome back to WW News. I'm your host Willie, and there's bird shit on this table. Anyways, I can't believe it. Number 2. How did we do it? I can't believe we made it this far. I hope you guys enjoy this kind of not really full news week, but we have some interesting stories. Anyways, let's get started. So, our first story, of course, is This Week in Canada. And we have a story a little bit too ridiculous not to cover. I'm sure most of you have heard it, but maybe not at this extreme depth we're about to dive into here. So, Canadian Parliament gave a standing ovation to a ex-Waffen SS fighter, also known as a Nazi. Oopsy. So this incident took place after Ukrainian President, I don't know how to say his name, but I'm going to say Volodymyr Zelensky, addressed Canada's Parliament on September 22nd. So the 98-year-old Yaroslav Hunka was introduced as a Ukrainian veteran who fought against Russia in World War II. Really makes you think, he fought Russia in World War II. Who was fighting Russia? The speaker, Anthony Rota, said, he's a Ukrainian hero, a Canadian hero, and we thank him for all his service. So, little information on the squad he was in. So, the 14th Waffen SS was a declared criminal organization that was part of a Ukrainian ultra-nationalist division who swore fealty to the Führer and worked under the Nazis. So, he was Ukrainian, but he was working for the Nazis in Ukraine. Anyways, the speaker, Anthony Rota, issued an apology and noted he was unaware of the full extent of Hunka's wartime affiliations. So really, really crazy. And that guy, the speaker, was actually the one who invited him to this kerfluffle. All right. Next up, we have This Week in Music, which, on a distantly related note, another Kanye West album was leaked. This is the second time this month, actually. But now jump scared. What? So this time, the leak is a never-released sequel to Jesus is King. This time cleverly called Jesus is King 2. The re-kingening, which I added the last part, but it would probably be better if it had that. So, I hate this channel. Thanks, bro. Alright. So this album is a remix of the original Jesus is King, and it features such well-known artists as Eminem, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Pusha T, ASAP Ferg, and 2 Chainz. I know half of those names, so I must be pretty cool. Here is the supposed leaker. I blocked out his name though, so he has no clout, unfortunately. But he basically posted a big image of all of these files. It was actually crazy. All right. Next up, we have a fan favorite segment, a video I found. All right. Let's take a little look here. How about? The video is quite short, but I made it loop so you can really take it in, you know? He slaps balls harder than I ever could. Yeah, he's kind of professional slapper at this point. Innovating, adapting, destroying. Alright, I hope you guys have taken it enough. So I'll give you a descriptor on this. So, this video was posted by Osvaldo Sibbles, who I suspect is the half-naked man in the video. The video has no titles or tags. This is a video from TikTok. And it's just a man in his element slapping his balls, you know? So, important to note, last week was a completely naked old man, and now a half-naked old man. So what could be next? Maybe a fully clothed old man? Find out next week. Alright. Our next section is Animal of the Week. Have I figured out what numbers in TikTok mean? Yes, it's part of their, it's just like your photo album kind of thing. Think? Maybe? I don't know. I guess I don't know. That wasn't an AI generated person? No, real guy. I think. Now you're making me second guess myself. Anyways, Animal of the Week. We got taken off the rails there a bit. So this week I have a picture of a silly little fellow. So this is a Middle Eastern short-fingered gecko. He got some long legs though, as you can see. I don't know, I guess his fingers are a little short. So this gecko was photographed and seen by a user named M_Berg, which was posted to iNaturalist and featured on their observation of the day. All right. Me when socks get wet. Hey, speaking of socks getting wet, we have the weather. So for the weather today, Wilbert is live on the scene, braving the elements. Let's check up on him. How about? So it would appear it's raining when you really think about it. It looked like it was raining very hard, in fact. I could barely hear what he was even saying. All right. Next up, we have everyone's favorite game show where there are no prizes except your self-worth. So, here we go. Let's get started. Here's the image. Oh, I gotta flush the toilet first. So, I'll give you guys 3 things that could be in the toilet, and you get to guess which is which on a time limit. So get skippity 100%. Alright, so first we have A. Is it beans, potentially? Or maybe B. Amena Quinn head? Or maybe it's C. A latte. I'll give you guys time to deliberate. Beans? Mannequin head? A latte? Which could it be? You're going the dark horse? Mannequin head. All right. Well, why don't we take a gaze at what's under the lid here? That's right. It's a latte. So congratulations to anyone that got latte. Incredible work. How did you do it? I knew it. Great work, guys. Anyone that got it wrong, unfortunately, you've been flushed down the toilet. Yeah, sorry, blow up does not work. Thanks, though. Thanks for the idea. All right. So next up, I have a little treat for you guys. Or I guess more like a strange rock. So we'll be checking in on Will Burnham, who is currently conducting tests in our on-site research facility. Let's have a look.
Greetings and salutations. It is I, Willy Wilbert Wisp. I'm currently down in my laboratory, conducting analysis on this strange foreign material that fell from the sky. Funny story, you see. There I was, taking my afternoon power nap, when I was forcefully awakened by the sound of thunder close enough to be between my ears. As my eyes shot open, they were greeted by the beautiful blue sky. But not through a window, through a large hole that opened up in the ceiling of my secret hideout. Upon further analysis of my surroundings, I discovered another hole directly between my legs, going straight through my bed into the concrete foundation. And there I found it, this strange rock. I've tried everything to analyze it, but nothing seems to work. I've tried a staring contest, but I lost, of course. I've also tried asking it how its day has been. How has your day been, by the way? It's been great. Just kidding. I made those noises. I've also tried poking it with doohickeys, but that didn't work. So I kicked it up a notch with the spectromagnetograph, but that also didn't find success. Oh, I also tried watching a movie with it that I've already seen, but pretending I haven't, and just talking the whole time while being on my phone. Ooh! I've also tried pressing random buttons on my calculator. Boop, 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 boop. Oh yes, I also tried praying to significant scientists for divine intervention, but I don't think they like that. Oh my! You know, there's one thing I haven't tried. Licking it. Let's give it a shot, shall we? It tastes kind of sweet. Oh!
Oops, I pressed it again. Alright. So, it seems he's made some great progress down there in the lab. Anyways, on to our next segment. So we have This Week in Games. Not much actually happened, to be honest, but we celebrated the North American release of the Nintendo 64 this week. Released on September 26th, 1996. If my math is correct, it's 27 years old. Woo! The console, little bit of facts here. The console was meant to release on the 29th, actually, instead of the 26th, and only shipped with 2 games, being Pilot Wings 64 and the lesser-known Super Mario 64. So, woo! He's made it. 27 years old. Can you believe it? All right. For our last section, we have This Week in Me, of course. Now, unfortunately, nothing really of note happened for me, unfortunately. But I have a silly clip to share of my playthrough I'm enjoying of Cyberpunk. So have a look. Is that for me? Why are you looking at me like that? What are these guys doing? He's chill though.
He's hit! He's firing!
Who's that guy? Ow.
She's hiding!
All right. So that's this week in review. But there's one more thing to do. And maybe you guys remember from last week. We have to give this week a rating. So let's put it up on the board here. 2.5 stars. I give this week 2.5 stars. Not much happened other than the Nazi in Parliament. And it was kind of mediocre. But, you know, it was a week. So, woohoo!